It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Orlando Magic today. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier this season, it was Chicago who came out on top in the last meeting against Orlando.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Anytime you can seize control of the rebounding advantage, you are in great shape to win any game in this league.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 3. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Here's Allen following the three-pointer by Orlando. Back to Dunn, down low, and then Allen slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Augustine passes to Isaac. Got a piece of it. Left side Fournier. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's something Zach works on to round out his game. Consistency from the mid-range.
Here's Augustine after the made shot from Zach Levine. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Chicago, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, there's the Magic. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when I look at Orlando, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
Here's Augustine after the made shot from Allen. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Lots of room. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Allen finds Portis. Back to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine can't hit.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Augustine dishes to Bamba. Here's the lob to the hoop. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Now, here's Dunn. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
And you know, another way he impacted the game was forcing turnovers. Really disrupted the offensive flow.
Fournier against Levine. From the stripe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Outside, Levine. Back to Allen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Allen's got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Gordon missing. Chicago leading by 3. Levine kicks to Allen. Back to Levine. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Dunn.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Magic trail by 5. It's Fournier on the wing. The pass to Bamba. Back to Fournier. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Carter. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Fournier. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock. And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
5 to shoot. Dunn passes to Allen. Orlando grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. And that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Carter kicks to Allen. Back to Carter. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some changes for Chicago. Lowry Marketing comes in for Portis, and it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and it's Jaren Grant in for Augustine.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Allen against Ross. Allen passes to Carter. Payne dishes to Allen. The 15-footer, good. Allen's got 10 points.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Levine against Fournier. Pass to Grant. Pass to Ross. Gordon finds Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good on the 3.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Grant outside. Ross against Allen. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Carter. That one off the back iron and out. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you know, when everyone's working together, taking care of their roles, it just makes the game easier.
You know what? We got to see what this offense is capable of. When they get into a rhythm, man, watch out.
The Magic trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Vucevic kicks to Grant. 6 to shoot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And that one goes long. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of Orlando, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
A free throw drops for Augustine. Well, it feels quite a while ago that the Bulls put up 72 wins in a regular season.
Well, the Warriors beat that mark 2 decades later, and that was a few years ago. But give the Bulls credit. They've been trying to put together a contender. It's just kind of hard to find another Michael Jordan.
Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Carter out there with Portis, and it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Levine can't hit.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
And Fournier kicks to Bamba. A 3 ball. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. Good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 21. That's tipped and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Back to Allen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's 12 points for Allen.
That's nice patience by Zach Levine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. It's Fournier on the wing. There's the pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago leading by 23. Levine passes to Portis. Back to Levine. And here is Portis, who's guarded by Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dunn. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Stolen by Levine. Dunn dishes to Allen. Pass to Levine. They double him with Vucevic. Levine finds Allen. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And checking out some stats for Levine. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 6th in shooting percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Levine. It's stolen by Carter. Augustine against Dunn. There's the dish to Allen. Back to Dunn. Looking for Allen and gets it there. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Will it go? And the layup is good. Fournier's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 35 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall. He was efficient from the field. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dunn kicks to Allen. Back to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Isaac. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And guys, Chris Dunn has outstanding physical tools. Long arms, athletic, great upside at the defensive end.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 20-7 run. And he gets the bucket. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And Dunn has the size to guard either backcourt spot.
I agree. A good rebounder for a guard. Gets a lot of steals. He plays with a high energy level.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Poke loose. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Passes to Bamba. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Bobby Portis. So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all 3 levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
Now the pass to Augustine. Bamba with it. Harder on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And the Magic making a change here. Grant's checked in.
And sort of known for that crazy length. Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Outside Fournier. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Fournier. Here's Bamba. And the layup's good off the glass. Bamba's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dunn passes to Carter. Allen kicks to Levine. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Back to Allen. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. Allen against Fournier. Down low. Gordon.
Oh! That athletic.
Way up there.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Allen. Fires it up. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Allen. With 1 on the clock, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got assist number 8 now. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Magic.
And the guards doing what they can to create some offense. Sometimes that's what it takes to climb back into a game. That commitment to share the ball and trust your teammates, it can help you weather some early struggles. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Left side, Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Fournier, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Nice shot by Portis.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Allen with it. 16 points for him. Back to Portis. Kicks it to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 18 points in the game.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's 2 competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Here's Gordon. The shot comes out, and the Bulls going the other way now. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Isaac kicks to Augustine. Carter with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. Top of the key.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And here is Allen. He's got 18. Portis finds Allen. Carter outside to the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by LaVine. 20 points for Allen.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bamba. Fournier against LaVine. Unloads from 13. Fournier's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Carter dishes to Dunn. Allen outside. Portis, the pass to Allen. And he makes that one. Allen's got 22 points.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. So for the Bulls, Lopez, he's checked in for Carter, and Parker subbed in for Portis. And a change for the Magic. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Evan Fournier. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time, and it's difficult to do even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. DA, thank you. The shot's good.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
So it's Orlando now.
Last season, the Bulls only won 27 games, but they showed a lot of promise. Hoiberg finally had a roster that could play up-tempo offense, a free-flowing style. That's how he coached in college.
Simmons passes to Isaac. Over Allen. The Magic again can't hit.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Back to Levine. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. And we're talking about Hoiberg. He really looks to take advantage of a defense before it's set.
So true. He'll run someone off an early screen for a three-point look. Quick dribble handoff. A lot of movement. He got last year's team to play unselfishly and play hard. This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Pass to Parker. Allen surveying the D. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
We've got Payne. Robin Lopez out there with Allen. And it's Blakeney in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Ross. Defense is right there. Another miss by Orlando. And so Allen will bring it up for Chicago. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You've got to understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the 4th quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
Baseline jumper. Bamba's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 20-7 run. It's good.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. From 13, he scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Payne finds Lopez. Now here's Allen. Passes it to Payne, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. They'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
And it's Martin missing. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's not something that you're used to, and handling that, it has been a problem for some players in the past.
Here's a 1-2 inside. Martin makes it off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Chicago calls timeout.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And so here is Chicago. Now Dunn. In the corner, it's Levine. Allen passes to Dunn. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Baseline try. Dunn misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Offensive rebound. Nice shot there by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Dunn dishes to Lopez. To the inside. And then Allen slams it in.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. To the middle. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Fournier for 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Now the pass to Markkanen. Dunn dishes to Allen. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. I think they're getting it right.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Isaac from the arc, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Kicks it out to Allen. Markkanen in the corner. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Markkanen in the corner. Shoots the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Isaac. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon, has the size to dominate inside, now just needs to add the muscle.
Here's Levine. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Isaac. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Grant, he's checked in for the Magic.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Dunn shot's good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Pass to Markkanen. Sinks the triple.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Fournier against Levine. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
Fournier against Levine, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Bulls.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside. Stolen by Bamba.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Fournier passes to Augustine. Bamba with it, guarded by Levine. Fournier in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over Levine. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. He kicks it to Allen. And it's Dunn penetrating. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Justin Holiday's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. Here's Payne. Got a hand on it.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Fournier, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Fournier's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 22. Payne kicks to Lopez. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Allen.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
And you gotta like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Fournier. Valentine passes to Allen. Over Martin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Orlando's ball. To the left wing. Now here's Bamba. Not a lot of room. Grant. That's good. Now here's Allen. Dishes it to Valentine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate